Welcome to the Outtake Show, the film podcast where we give our landed opinions within the movie and TV world. We've got the host of the most drama and juniors in the building. We also got the silent assassin as well, Mazzaveli. Yes. And today we'll be talking about Euphoria Season 3, Episode 7. We've got one more episode left of this dreadful season. And a lot has happened in this
Have you seen the memes?
What memes?
So I saw a recent one where someone was like, me watching Euphoria.
Oh, you're trying to force yourself to watch it. Yeah, right now it actually feels like a task. It feels like a task. Even though I did enjoy the beginning of this episode, as things like developed, so I was like, just get to the end, man. Let's just wrap it up. I've been seeing people tweet like, hey guys, this is the last one? I think this should be the last one. We should call it a wraps. But a lot did happen in this episode. We can start from the beginning. We did get some backstory on Colman Domingo's character, which was probably some of the darkest stuff we've seen in this season.
I really feel for his character. Yes, half of it was self-inflicted, but then as we go on and see how he's an AA counsellor and dealing with addiction and the people he's kind of had to support, you start to feel a bit sad because it's like he's the angel of death.
Yeah, that's what it's given. Because literally almost everyone that he tried to help somewhat passes away. Obviously, there's a little caveat into like, obviously it was during pandemic times, people were left unattended, but it doesn't give much hope that he's going to be one that can save Ruth because he doesn't have much of a backstory of being able to save people. But it was interesting seeing his backstory. I do think it's kind of, is it too late to get this backstory, seeing that we're coming to the last episode? Like,
I think it's gonna make sense if Rue dies.
It does, or he puts himself in the front line to save her life. So, yeah, it's one of the two. Obviously, Ruth's life is heavily in danger right now. Obviously, between the informers, Animal, and of course, is it Laurie as well. Like, we've got 3 people that can essentially take her life away, and the biggest one is in fact drugs, because she is an addict as well. But yeah, it was good to see Colman Domingo's character's backstory. I thought that was really good. I think from there we follow Ruth. Is it Cassie? We follow Cassie.
Ruth and Cassie, yeah.
Yeah, we do follow their story kind of back to back. Obviously, Cassie has now deleted her OnlyFans.
No, but it's with Lexi. So like Rue's talking to Lexi about. So Lexi's boss is like, you need to write the story.
Yeah.
Lexi's writing the story, and Rue's over. Rue's talking about basically how she saw. I think it was it a Joshua tree?
Yeah.
The Joshua tree is burning, and it's like, bear in mind, like in Joshua trees are really endangered, and so they're heavily protected in California, in the state of California. So she's explaining this to her, and the way she just dismisses her.
Very dismissive throughout. And I feel like that's been her energy this whole season, of just being like, what you guys are doing are weird. Like, you guys, like, what's up with you guys? What's wrong with you guys? And it's been like that. And I feel like this was the one moment where she could have been like a friend. And it was kind of like plated towards her. And I don't know if this is the mix of her like dealing with the pressures of like work, that she's being so dismissive, but she actually came across as some of her arsehole, yeah. Specifically in this scene, because she doesn't believe what Ruth is saying. She also accuses her to be under the influences.
And then she's like, that's why your mom doesn't talk to you.
Yeah. It's like unprovoked. Like, what the fuck?
And that's why you got no one.
Yeah.
Who you got? Just your pen and paper.
Yeah.
No man. Your mom doesn't even hang out with you.
Yeah, I don't know if this just feels like more bad writing. It just feels like because she doesn't have the male love interest anymore, it's like they don't know what to really do with her, because that felt so out of character for her to be like that in that very moment, when in past seasons she's always been somewhat of like, she's always been to herself, but she's always been like, oh, Ruth,
very understanding.
You shouldn't do that. She's always been like helpful in that regard. This one, she just feels like whatever. And obviously,
maybe she's tired, but even then, like, to jump to the conclusion of someone's using again and then saying that's why your mom doesn't talk to you, bro, that's a reason to make someone use again.
Yeah. and it just doesn't feel like there was much build up to that type of behavior for it to make sense. It just feels quite abrupt. But we do have that, of course. Ruth storms out, and as she storms out, she sees something from Cassie's window, kind of alerts her, so she goes upstairs to see what's going on. As she's calling out for Cassie to see if she's alright or what's going on inside her apartment, there is someone with a gun pointing towards the peephole. And then we get a bunch of backstory of what's going on with Cassie. Of course, Nate is in huge debt. He needs to pay up. He's in captive right now by the loan sharks. But now they're making demands from Cassie to send the money. Of course, she's deleted her OnlyFans, so damsel in distress. Of course, for Maddie to help her out. Well, no, it's nothing before that. Maddie finds out and gives her the dirtiest slap in history. It's like, about time. I said, if you want me to help you now. And no, it's crazy.
That one liner that if someone shows you who they are the first time, don't expect them to change. That's it.
Yeah, she was gonna. She was gonna. Because Cassie deletes her OF page. Then we get backstory from film production, basically saying, I think it's kind of risky for us to hire someone to do sex work. Then they tell Lexi, hey, we're gonna cut out Cassie from the show. Cassie's like, oh shit, I've just lost 2 things now.
No, and Lexi's there smiling when she was supposed.
I got promotion and
they were like, oh, you have to tell Cassie, and as she's doing so, she's smiling.
Yeah, she don't fuck with her. She don't fuck with her.
No, she's been a cunt the whole episode.
Yeah, she's been. I think like she's been like that all season. I think
if she dies, she dies.
How Lexi gonna die? She ain't going nowhere near to the threats. But yeah, Maddie makes it very clear that you basically now belong to me, and obviously tries to help her.
I'm not your manager. I'm your boss.
Yeah, and through that she tries to get her to basically bring back her OF page back to life, by of course going on a date with that famous influencer or actor.
The actor.
Yeah, they go on a date. I think what they did to him was kind of messed up. It was quite messed up.
It was messed up.
Like, they had him go on a date. They came back to the hotel, came back to our house. She made sure to get pictures with him to post online to say that he had like amazing sex with her. And it was very cringe because he went to the bathroom. I did like people commenting saying that, oh, finally we're showing like realistic bodies, because he didn't have like the fittest body in the world. It was very like a normal guy body, which was interesting that people like paid attention to stuff like that. While he's in the fridge trying to get some ice, obviously ice has a finger in it, which he didn't realize. He was drinking that water and not tasting none of the fingers. Obviously Cassie is posting online on his socials about how amazing time he had with her, and obviously that cranks us up our OF page. OF page is active again, but unfortunately the mob guys now want their money now, and they capture her inside her apartment, hold her hostage, and have her call up Maddie to say, yo, like, run the peas now. I think you got like 24 hours or 72 hours, something crazy like that, a tight deadline. For some reason, I don't know, well, I mean, maybe we can talk about it, like, Maddie has a soft spot for Cassie, where it's like she could have just left her out, and because she's still got the other girls to work with.
I think it's like she looks at her like a gerbil, like a little pet.
Yeah, because I think in a few scenes later on with Animal, she does say that there's something special about her, or like there's a twinkle in her, or she's got something. Maybe there's an it factor that she knows that she can work with. And I think it goes to the lines of like it's the evil that she knows, and I think for some reason she feel like she can manage it or enjoys managing that. Maybe she does feel great to feel like Cassie always needs her and makes her feel better about herself. So through that she goes to Animal for the money. Very like awkward scene of like Animal in the bathtub, in the sauna, hot tub, in the hot tub, basically trying to coerce her or kind of like flirt with her a little bit, but she's all about business, like, let me get the million. It's for the star girl that we have. Animal is obviously skeptical about it. We all know Animal's past. He does not trust women at all. He always thinks everyone has their own angle.
Do you know what I think is going to happen? Alamo dies, and then Maddie becomes in charge.
I think so. I think that's going to happen. So he convinces her to give her some money for the trade-off. They go meet up with the loan sharks to trade off the money with one another. Animal is far in the distance while Maddie is doing the trade because Animal makes it clear this is your deal to do, so you do it. While this is happening, they look inside the bag to take out the money. They find out there's no money in it. Animal moves like a Western and starts shooting from a far distance, hits one of the loan sharks down on the ground. He takes the weapon off of the other loan shark and kind of like saves the day in a lot of ways, but makes it clear to Maddie like, even though I didn't pay any money, you still owe me this money because this is what you wanted. Making Maddie realize that even though she thought like she thought Animal was someone that she can also win over,
Confined with, yeah.
but realized no, Animal is not about that life. Animal's Animal, and he's gonna do whatever he sees best fit for him. With that being said, they go to open the coffin that Nate is in, but to find out he is actually took a turn during the time he was in the coffin.
He's
Underground.
in Colman Domingo's book.
Bruh, for real, maybe. while Nate was in the coffin all this time waiting for the money to be transferred over, unfortunately a snake took a liking to him, jumped in, and had his way with him, boy.
Which is interesting because the snake actually took a liking to Jacob Elordi, but because it's not an actual rattlesnake, it was just very friendly and wanted to cuddle with him and kept falling asleep on him.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's what happened in production, like when it was actually filming. Like when the snake was, because the snake, there was a scene of the snake just
on his chest. No, it fell asleep. You had to keep waking up the snake.
Like,
but that means it thought it was like he found him as a safe space.
Yeah, but in the TV show, it's death space over here. It was very disturbing seeing Nate completely dead. Honestly, even though this meant this felt like it was meant to feel like a huge moment, I didn't care for it too much.
I didn't give a shit.
I was like, cool, he's dead, but we didn't really care about this character that much. I mean, what else was there to do with this character anyway? I guess I'm more intrigued to see how Cassie and Mattie's relationship develops after this. I think they did drop some preview trailers and it shows them in a cafe talking to one another. So I think we're gonna see what they how they redeem this friendship, or would it still be a friendship, or just be a service?
I think it's just gonna be this employee relationship because now Maddie owes money.
Oh, a lot of money, millions. People that owe people money as well. We've got Ruth in the mix of everything as well. She set up the task to still steal the money for Animal. She's very convinced that she should do it. She feels like it's part of her messaging, some signs from God. Obviously, Colman Domingo's character is very hesitant for her to do this, even though she's working along with the DEA.
Which is part of the FBI.
Yeah, he still feels like you shouldn't do this because you will get hurt. Has her stay at his house. She goes on her own little redemption and decides to just kick out and go about it. Leaves a note saying "Forgive me" as she goes off and goes to, is it Lauren? Laurie goes off to Laurie to somewhat patch ways with them so she can steal the money. Obviously, it doesn't work to her best advantage because, of course, they make it very clear that they don't trust her. It seems like no one trusts Ruth. They keep her captive. Luckily, she does have someone inside that can help her out.
Shout out to Faye.
Faye comes through, helps her out of her room that she was locked into. They go into the safe to steal the money, while her boyfriend, partner, is sleeping on the bed. And while this is happening, they open up the safe, not to find any money, but to find pictures, IDs of a bunch of people, including one of the ex-strippers that was working at Animal's strip club that was sent to rehab, supposedly. They have her ID, so it's a question of what's happening there. Is this a part of Animal? When he's done with girls, he sends them over to them to send them off for drug trafficking or human trafficking.
Body harvesting.
Yeah, or something around those lines. I think we're going to find out in the last episode. But while they're going through this safe, Faye feels that she's being used, as there's no money in there, and she was led to believe there was. As she's getting frustrated, Ruth is making it very clear, like, keep quiet. You need to be quiet because the guy's right there, the Nazi guy's right there. She doesn't care. She screams out loud, and it cuts to black.
But my question is, Does Faye think she's gonna survive after this?
Like, but I think she's just fed up. I feel like she's been used throughout and now. But no, I don't think she's. I think she's gonna get hit first.
She's going to die.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
She's going to die.
Yeah. Then Ruth's gonna hit that Spider-Man run, or that Get Out run.
I actually don't care anymore.
She's gonna die. But we're in the last episode, so hopefully it concludes.
For that.
What do you think? What would be a good ending for you?
I don't even know anymore.
Mm.
I'd want Rue to live, but I don't think she will. Cassie gets the money, then Maddie becomes in charge. Alamo dies, Laurie goes to jail. FBI rounds up the Nazis and puts them in jail. That's it.
What about Lexi?
She gets fired.
You want Lexi to get fired?
She needs a reality check.
I think she's gonna write a scene that's very pretty much of what's going on right now. She's gonna do what she did with the play. And
she needs a reality. She needs a reality check because the way she judges people is
cringe.
It's weird. Like,
yeah.
How can you talk about people in such a passive way? Like, these aren't people that you. These are your only friends.
Yeah, yeah.
These are actually your only friends. Outside of that, you've got nothing.
It's true. It's true. We'll see. I mean,
and even your mum doesn't want to hang out with you.
Damn. Shit. Okay.
You're talking about Ruth's mum not talking to her. Your mum would rather hang out with your other sister than with you.
Yeah. Okay, damn. We're not feeling Lexi this season. What do you think about Jules? Obviously, Jules was not present in this episode whatsoever. We are in the last episode, so I wonder how she will play a part in the final episode.
She might die.
Oh, shit. So you're counting bodies? Really? Who's gonna the sugar daddy?
Maybe, yeah.
You know what's crazy? It feels like this is not meant to be the last season.
I don't care for
the
another
way it's
season.
going, it doesn't mean to be the last season.
But I don't want another one.
There's no way they wrap up all these.
Jacob Elordi is really rocking right now.
Yeah. You know, really and truly, he didn't have much screen time.
He doesn't.
He did a few scenes, very few scenes. He was like, and all right, cool guys, see you later.
Sorry, Emerald needs me.
Yeah, go. I'll see you guys, man.
Sorry, Del Toro needs me.
Peace and love. 6'5" ass, motherfucker. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Ruth dies or lives. I think I would love to get some form of closure on her storyline. That's really it. I do like Animal's character. I think we'll get some form of closure on that character, because I think he will die. Maddie, I care about Ruth and Maddie's character the most out of the main.
Oh yeah,
the main
that's the only. I want them to win.
The main characters.
And Colman Domingos.
Because even just like outside of the show, because we're gonna get the last episode. I hope it's the final one and we call it a day. I do really wish there was more stuff happening for
Alexis Dime.
I said Alex, my bad. Because it seemed like she's one of the few ones within that franchise, the Euphoria franchise or series, that hasn't really broken out as much as the others. Like, everyone else seemed to be doing other stuff. I don't know if it's by choice.
She's done a few stuff, but it's been very indie.
Yeah. She's always been an indie darling. So I do wish for more, and I hope this show comes to end so we can see more of her outside of that world. And that's really much I have for it. Like, this has been a shit show of a season. Maybe like a few good moments that I did enjoy, but overall, like, I'm happy it's coming to an end. I just hope it is the actual end.
Same.
But yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this season? What are you looking forward to at the end? Or do you actually want more of Euphoria? I'll be interested to see anyone that actually wants to see more of this, any more seasons of this.
And why?
Yeah, please let us know in the comments down below. But like always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Until next time.